Hey guys, so this clip we're going to look at some scrums in the recent Wallabies v Argentina game. As a passionate front rower and a Wallabies fan, obviously I'm going to look at the Wallabies scrum. It was going to be a big day in the office for the boys. Any team that scrums against any Argentinian team knows they're going to be in for a pretty hard game. So let's have a look at how our boys went. I was pretty happy with the way they did go. So obviously they've learned a lot. They've come a long way. Still little things that they need to do to improve on, but they're a far better scrummaging outfit than what they used to be. So again, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you get the updates. Any comments, feel free to leave them in the chat boxes downstairs. Got any questions, email me or contact me through my website. Both in the links are down in the description. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the first scrum of the match. Taniela Tupou puts a lot of power through here. We know Argentina are a very good scrummaging side. Any team that's coached by Mario Ledesma, you would think would be a good scrummaging side. But Australia stood up in this match when it comes to the set piece. So we'll just have a look at this first scrum of the game. Okay, so at the engagement, nice flat backs through the scrum there. Both teams really good. Some good leg positions here by the 8, by the 6. Hooper again, I don't know what he does at scrum time, but he's one of those players you put him on the field and hope he doesn't have to scrummage. Although Taniela Tupou is a bit straight-legged here, he recovers pretty quickly and applies pressure through the loose head side. Okay, a lot of foot movement through there, which is probably not something that I like too much. But he's just that strong that he keeps that pressure on through there, and that just sets up the scene for the rest of the match when it comes to scrummaging. Okay, so now we look at the second scrum of the game. Australia win a penalty for this, for the loose head collapsing. So they're just the little things. Taniela sets that little bit lower than him. Okay, good foot positioning through there. He's just that little bit lower. So the loose head now's got to adjust. He's set up. He still hasn't adjusted. If we look there, he's called the crouch. Nella's still a little bit lower than him. Good long bind on it. Okay, he's got a long bind, the loose head, but it's a bit low. He's trying to get his elbow up. But Taniela's got a good connection here with the bicep, and you can see there he's working that elbow down, okay, to get this the loose head from Argentina to drop his elbow. Again, he's a bit straight-legged, but he's strong enough and quick enough to work his way out of that. He works out of that really quickly, and you can see him now. He's really applying the pressure. Okay, the Argentinian loose head's trying to get underneath him here, and he just about succeeds. But Taniela just gets back into shape and just uses his power to keep that steady while the scrum goes down on the other side. So it's a pretty good scrum by the Wallabies again. Okay, some good stuff. Okay, this is another scrum in the game. This is where we start to get some dominance at scrum time. Okay, so now we've got a good push through here. We're really keeping the pressure on them. The 6, he's now out of position pushing. So he's now actually pushing his loose head sideways, so there's no power coming through from the loose head. The number 8 is now at full extension at the back, so he can't push any further. So if we roll that through, okay, you can just see Taniela is just using his little small, powerful feet that he has. He's using just little steps, but plenty of power through there, getting good support from his locks. Okay, and now we see the number 6 has completely disconnected from the scrum. The number 8 and this lock here are now pushing up. Okay, so they're not pushing forward, they're pushing up. And this is when you start to get dominance. Taniela and the rest of the front row will feel that pressure just start to lift up. and they just really fight to stay low and push forward. You can see there they're pushing really hard to stay square and forward. So a good scrum by the Wallabies. So in this last clip, I just want to talk about an opportunity that was missed by Scotty Seo here on the loose head side. As a loose head, you always want to try and get under the chest of that tight head to pop him up. Okay. And this is early in the second half, so Seo hadn't been on for long. If you look here, look where the tight head's binding. He's trying to get a really high bind, and he's going to try and push Scott Seo into the ground. That's what he's trying to achieve here. Okay, but if Scott was quick enough, he could have popped that shoulder in underneath the chest of the tight head. But he just missed the opportunity there. He's actually, because he's got his head on the prop shoulder, he just hasn't got that movement to get in under the chest. Okay, and you can feel it coming down, and he's just trying to stay in shape. Okay, but that's a real big opportunity lost by Scott there. He could have really taken advantage of that. Okay, and this one here. Again, he's got the tight head's got this really big bind here. So there's two things Scott could have done there. Was really drive this elbow up, okay, by twisting his wrist. Twist this wrist here, drive this elbow up. It's going to lock that arm up there, and he's not going to be able to get any purchase on it. And then he can come in underneath here under his chest and pop that whole scrum up. It was just an opportunity lost. At that point now he's regained, okay, and he's using his power to drive down. So they're just little things that you can think about and work on as you go. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. That's the big thing. This is all about sharing the knowledge, sharing experiences, helping coaches and players develop so that they can be the best that they can be. Again, sometimes it's just the little things that you need to fix. But as a coach, you should be able to analyse what's happening, to give good feedback to your players so they can improve as players, learn the keys, learn the setup, learn the pressure, learn when you've got to change a bind, do all that type of stuff. And a lot of the times you can only do it by packing scrums, by doing live scrummaging at training. Again, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Like my website on the links below. Feel free to send in any feedback. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks again. Bye.